Hey, Bobo. I hope you're having a beautiful day, beautiful evening, because I am. So, what's up? We're trying the audio only feature. I was gonna do a impromptu, if you will, Facebook room, Facebook audio, but Facebook had me fucked up and didn't roll out the feature yet. Bitches. Anyway, so we're so we're just gonna roll with this. I'm here, you're here. Hey Bobo, I already see the comments. Hey Bobo, hey Bobo. Um, so everything's the same, just message and collective reading. Take what resonates, K Bobo, as always. So yeah, what's up? What's up? So yeah, it's been quite an interesting few days. It's been quite a interesting week, if you will, pretty much. I know it's Thursday already, so I didn't have any throwback pictures. So we're just sticking we're just sticking with what's what the vibe is right now. So how are y'all feeling? I hope you all are having a beautiful evening, like I said. But yeah, so the message today is Bobo. Hold on. Where the fuck is it? Okay, here we go. I just really feel that, a lot of us, a lot of things are changing for a lot of people, is what I'm feeling. I kept getting that download all day today, pretty much, and a lot of us are being called in different directions. Different paths, you know, like we're being pulled in different directions, so it's like how do we go about, changing those directions? Do we really have to satisfy, every Tom, Dick, and fucking Harry that that's going to have an opinion about what we're, called to do? So basically it's up to you, Boo. you know the choice is yours, what you want to pretty much do for you. Okay, so you know and we're kind of just, and I'm kind of just testing this out, to be honest, because during Mercury retrograde, oh, how about that Mercury retrograde too, honey? Let's talk about, okay, I don't even have a banner for that shit, okay? Mercury retrograde, that shit, I've had problems at the bank, okay? They've gotten my order wrong at fucking Arby's twice. I'm pissed. Anyway, so no, basically why did I say it? Okay. No, it's I laugh too much at myself, honey, but anyway, so you have to, even with those mixed feelings, you might be getting different messages, different signs, different signals on, what direction you need to go, but you can't doubt yourself. It's okay to doubt yourself, but you have to be able to you have to be willing to come back from that. You have to be willing um uh to come back from that, in whatever way that looks to you. Be okay, it's fine. Sit in your shit for as much as you need to, but be okay with coming back from that, and being able to move in a direction that, serves you best, you know? So I know. My hubby, okay, I love this. I'm effing done. I feel you, boo boo. I feel you totally. But I thought that comment was funny. So my hubby's monitor. I know, aren't electrical issues, those are fantastic, aren't they? But so let me see what collective messages come through. But that's pretty much the download that I've been getting. Just, don't be afraid to go in a new direction that, others, I almost think of it like, call it petty, call it whatever, but I mean, sometimes we just have to go in directions that people, it's like, hey, do you like this direction? And people are like, no, that sounds stupid. And it's like, thanks. That means I'm doing the right fucking thing. That means I'm going in the correct direction. So sometimes when people go against us, so to speak, quote unquote, if you will, that means that we're doing the right thing for us. And I just feel like, that some of you, if you needed that reminder, then yeah, go in a direction that works for you, that doesn't work for everyone else, So, because I remember like, I think I changed my, just speaking from personal experience, I've changed my degree major, like literally. I was literally going to school for dance. Then I went to school for nursing. Then I went to school for pre-medical. Then I went to school for biotech. Penny, I was a mess. And then then I went to find my spiritual path and everything. And it's pretty, interesting. I was just literally going to a metaphysical shop one day, and I was just going because a friend wanted me to go. And then I found out, like, holy crap, like I've been going through these experiences for a reason that help me. So again, basically what I'm saying is expect the unexpected. Be okay with things changing, especially during Mercury retrograde. You start something new, you start something different, you do something different, and things will switch up. So it's that contrary I can't talk. Contrary to popular belief, a lot of people say don't start things on Mercury retrograde. Don't start, this, don't start that, don't start this new project. Don't, like, and I get so pissed the fuck off. I'm like, damn it, I wanted that, this, that, and the other. But here's the thing with Mercury retrograde, I feel, this is just my opinion. You can start something on Mercury retrograde. Okay. I'm definitely not the type of person to say, oh my God, whatever you don't do, right? But what you have to do is you have to be open to the fact that things might change because the communication is off or whatever. So if you start something, it may look different by the end, or that's how I perceive it. If I'm talking about things with regards to like Mercury retrograde and stuff like that, but you know, like I said, Joe, don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid, because there's a lot of that. And there's probably going to be a lot of that, coming up within the next, what's it, today, Thursday. So yeah, it's going to be pretty much all the way, because Mercury retrograde's over by the 18th. So, there's going to be a lot of shift in communication, but also a lot of shift with just in, you know, receiving messages and understanding, like fighting between illusion and reality and this, that, and the other, and just fighting with the ego in general, And it's not about the ego being a bad thing. The ego is actually a very beautiful thing. The ego is, like, I feel like too many people in, terms of like spirituality and stuff want the ego to like dissipate. And it's not meant to dissipate, because the ego is what helps us, it protects us. A healthy ego is what helps you to draw boundaries. Henny, if we didn't have an ego, we would get run the fuck over. That's doormat material, Henny. So be okay with your ego, dance with your ego, dance with your shadows, this, that, and the other. Let write those affirmations, banish those fucking inner demons, and say sayonara, motherfuckers. Okay, so to whatever you need to say, bye to, let the shit fall by the fucking wayside. That person doesn't want to talk to you anymore. Good, bye, motherfucker. Okay, if that person wants to talk to you, okay, hey, what's up? You're new energy, this, that, and the fucking other. Let them reject you, because rejection is God's protection. Okay, rejection is the universe's protection. Whatever you resonate with, whatever you believe in, it's your answer to a new door. It's your answer to a new way of just being in general, So definitely don't, fight your, I don't feel that when it comes to things like, inner demons and like stuff like that, it's like we're meant to dance with those things. We're meant to embrace those things and sit with them as long as we need to, So again, that person doesn't, and it's a good time to also recognize your own toxic traits, because we all have them, you know, and it's not about, just because you have toxic things going on or you have toxic cycles you're breaking, don't blame yourself for that toxic shit that you quote unquote keep attracting or what the hell ever, into into your life. It's not because you're toxic. It's not because you're quote unquote bad. It has nothing to do with that shit. Shit just happens. Shit just comes, and it's not because you're bad. It's not because there's something that you're being punished for horrendously, this, that, and the other. What if it's an opportunity? What if it's an opportunity for you to look at things from a new perspective and to see, damn, that showed the fuck up, but that showed the fuck up, so I can reject it. That showed the fuck up so that I can, like so much that toxic thing came into my life to expose something not just within me, but within the external reality of things that I've been, experiencing, etc. This, that, and the other. So, that's what I'm getting from that, Bobo. Just it's time to be okay with transformation. It's time to be okay with transition, but it's, time to say bye to some old shit, Henny, I got a list of things that I need to, just be done with. And I think this is a good time to do that. And it's the new moon. This is new moon season, Henny. So bring in the new energy, bring in the manifestations, but be open with those, because it is Mercury retrograde. Be open with those new manifestations changing too at the same time, or looking different than what they look like now. I was just literally messaging my bestie about that. Yes, and that the energy's coming up. It's coming up to, remind us what we have to do, and this, that, and the other. For those of you that are, whether you're watching this on the live, or you're watching this on the after, if you're new, hey, beautiful soul, welcome. You are fucking amazing. You're fucking badass. And if you've been here for a minute, what's up? It's time to read you all to fucking filth. Okay, so let's see. We have a collective reading that I'm going to do here right quick, So again, with all my collective readings, I know, obviously can't show the cards, but I'm going to tell you the messages that I'm getting. So this reading will be for pretty much the rest of the week. So take it for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So let's see what's coming up, Bobo. Let's see what's coming up. How I'm affecting a different outcome. Right. And I feel like, like we live in that, I saw this, don't beat yourself up for, living in that similar cycle of like, expecting, or giving the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, it's something that we have to address. It's something that we have to end. But I mean, at the same time, it's, Spirit's really patient with us, like I think another kind of, another thing that kind of I personally don't gravitate towards is when, I know Spirit can be direct, but not direct to the point where it's just beating us up for, if we make a mistake, or if we repeat a cycle, or if we do something that, doesn't give us the best result, or this, that, and the other. I feel like a lot of people give gods, goddesses, spirit, etc., these personas that are, basically a reflection of how an authoritative figure would treat us if we made a mistake. And I don't think that always is in the best interest, because then it just enhances our ability to then, oh God, if they're mad at me and they're, pissed off at me, Spirit, aka Spirit, then does that mean I have to be pissed off at myself? No, you don't. You don't have to. So, if you can show yourself compassion, why wouldn't Spirit? Why wouldn't, whoever you believe in, whatever you pray to, why wouldn't that is without, physical attributes, they have a different perspective. They have a different viewpoint or vantage point to see things. So that's just how I see it. But, so let's see. Okay, Mikey, shut the hell up and pull a card. Just kidding. Okay, so let's see what Spirit wants to know. Okay, do you guys hear the shuffling of the cards? You guys hear the shuffling of the cards? Okay, so the first card, I'm using my, a lot of you like when I use the, some of you guys like when I use the Santa Muerte Tarot. That's one of my favorite decks. But yeah. So the first card I got, Henny. Okay, Chariot. Okay, Chariot. This is about okay. But also Six of Cups reversed. Okay, so I feel like again looking back towards the past. You know, willing to move forward, but again, we're trying to move forward without confronting old memories. Now, this could be all the way from like childhood stuff, okay? Because the Chariot is a card that's, you know, Cancer energy. A lot of these old memories are causing a lot of chaotic moments, though. So I feel like that's what we've been experiencing pretty much all, it seems for a greater part, you know, of the past few weeks. You know, but here's the thing though, with the tower coming up, the tower moment, Henny, the tower moment is that you release these things because they're not helping anymore. They're not helping you, you know, whether it's people, etc. This could be, you know, your key to functionality. I want to say functionality, but also at the same time, it's like your key to bliss, your key to happiness, your key to, you know, etc. You know, it's the key to what you've been waiting for in terms of, you know, happiness, abundance. Now that's going to look different. That's ambiguous because it's going to look different to everybody. So you have to ask yourself, and you have to be willing to sit with yourself for a minute and be like, okay, what would make me happy? Honestly, lack of fear right there with the Nine of Swords. Okay, I just showed the card to the screen. I'm so stupid. Okay, no. So the Nine of I'm so used to being on camera, Andy. Okay, anyway. Nine of Swords, reverse though. So it's like you're overcoming these fears. You're overcoming these old ideologies, these old ways of thinking. This is definitely about moving through chaos internally. This is some internal chaos type shit, you know, that's really going on here. You know, but right there with the Queen of Wands, I mean, that's Queen of Wands is a card that represents courageousness. You know, the Queen of Wands represents, you know, a willingness and an ability to like to really hone in on your confidence. But it's more than that. It's like she also has a mysticism to her at the same time. You know, the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands are kind of the most intuitive out of the queens. You know, they're more creative. They think outside the box, this, that, and the other. So Spirit definitely wants you to think outside of the box for the next couple days. You know, it's like, wait, what is my usual routine? And kind of break that, you know? So for example, if you go to one coffee shop, fuck that coffee shop. Let's go and let's go to the other one. You know, that's just breaking it down and, you know, like, I guess more, you know, simple terms. But I mean, you know, whatever a normal routine looks like to you, it's we're having to break that, you know, and it starts internally. It starts, you know, mentally too at the same time, you know. So don't be afraid of any things that change for you mentally. Some of you have been struggling financially though too at the same time is what I see here, because that's Five of Pentacles energy too at the same time. But the Five of Pentacles, if it's not about money, this is definitely about self-worth, which then this again exacerbates the internal, you know, blockade that we're going through right now. And also, you know, I mean, I know self-care sounds simple enough, but I mean, this is a little deeper than just, you know, simple, just, I mean, do something for you, okay? Do something for you is how, you know, obviously it's like more simple way of putting it, but again, it's just, you know, buy something for yourself, or, you know, it could even be like cooking for yourself. It could even be like, you know, going for, you know, a drive just to get out. Some of you have been like in hermit mode, staying home too much is also another thing I keep seeing here too, you know, and maybe I just got Five of Pentacles and I'm like, go buy something. You're like, Henny, I can't. Okay, anyway. So again, right here at the Two of Swords at the same time, this is, this is where the stuck. This is where you're stuck. But also Two of Swords is kind of pretending. And what I'm getting, like, pretending here, you don't have to be strong for everybody. You don't have to be the strong one in the room that figures it out. You don't have to be the strong one in the room that has everything just put together. Whether you're watching this live, post live, whatever, however it resonates with you, but I mean, it's like, it's okay to be vulnerable. If you're like, shit, this is how I really feel. If it don't make sense, it's okay if it doesn't make sense to them. It's okay if it doesn't make sense to the next person. It's okay if it doesn't make sense to someone that you've known for years, And if someone's like, you're weird, I don't like when you're expressive like this, well then, bye-bye, bitch, okay? It's like, fine, it's okay. Like, bye-bye, talk to you when the fuck ever, it's okay. So again, this coincides with the message I was getting initially, where it was like letting things fall by the wayside, so to speak, So again, right here, that's how you get clarity, Henny. We go from Two of Swords, Henny, to the Ace of Swords right there. I'm showing it at the camera. You guys can't see shit though. I'm a pendejo. Anyway, okay. So Ace of Swords, that's clarity. Moon show clarity, but this is challenging. Out of all the beginnings, like I would say, the Ace of Swords is probably the most challenging, because it's like where you have to fight between shit. What's real? What's not real? Why is this thought haunting me? Why is this thought haunting me? Why is this perception making me feel A, B, C? It's like, and with the Six of Cups right here reversed, it's like, those old thoughts that we don't want to, not thoughts, those old, whether it's memories, because Six of Cups is a card about nostalgia, which is, again, old memories, but it's like, we don't want to think about those because they might trigger, this, that, and the other. But if something comes up, it's okay, because it's there to provide clarity. It's there to come to the surface so that you can release it, not so it can just make your life hell again. Especially with the Ace of Swords here, this isn't something that you have to just let be. This is something that you can change, because with the Tower card right there, it's like Spirit's trying to, upheaval, Henny. If I get three of Swords in this bitch, then it's definitely gonna be upheaval. But wait, why are we able to see you? Because I'm trying audio only format to kind of see like how it vibes, how it feels. Thought that comment was funny. But yeah. I said I was gonna do an impromptu. Now I was gonna do impromptu, like a Facebook audio room, but Facebook didn't have the option yet. And I was like, damn it. So, but this one will be like, this one will be available on YouTube. Well, basically a podcast. This is like podcast format. So, this will be available on YouTube and Twitch and Facebook. I like that Facebook saves this after too. That helps a lot. Because on TikTok, you can't do that. Anyway, so let's see. Oh shit, 2 cards. Okay. So, okay, we have, okay, 5 of Cups right here at the Knight of Swords, 2 at the same time. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, honestly, what I'm getting right here, definitely getting over the past, but ugh. But Knight of Swords at the same time, this is decisive. This is logic. This is moving forward. This is steady progress forward, because you got Chariot, but also at the same time you got Knight of Swords, 2 at the same time. I mean, don't fight this transfer, because I see that's the only thing I'm seeing here as the only block. You fighting yourself. I don't really see anyone here, talking shit, etc., this, that, and the other. Hi, Bobo. Hi. If you're new, welcome. If you've been here a minute, you're getting red to filth. What's up? Okay. So let's see. Okay. So let's see right here. Let's see. Henny, King of Cups. Henny, that's not a man. Okay. So I feel like this is your emotional availability. Okay, your emotional availability right here. This is you getting in tune with your emotions. Okay. This is you being yourself. And this is you not apologizing for being yourself. Okay. Period. Period. That could be a statement you like. Let me see. I'm reading the comments real quick. Let me see. I like to see your reaction. I know. I have the best reactions, don't I? Okay, let's see what else. Page of Swords right there. I feel Page of Swords too at the same time. You guys might receive messages that, you know, might make you feel like, damn, that was the truth. Okay, cool. It's like you guys are about to see something or someone's true colors. Okay. So be open for that if that's the case. But I mean, honestly, that's what I was picking up earlier about, just letting things fall by the wayside. Letting things fall by the wayside. Letting things just be as they are, okay? Because I feel that this is actually going to help you, whatever this truth is, whatever someone tells you, whatever someone wants to communicate with you. Okay, because the Page of Swords, again, that's calculative. This is calculative. This is something that maybe you don't know everything about yet, and maybe that has you in fear, but it's not something you have to be fearful of, because the Nine of Swords right there is reversed. I mean, that's a lack of fear, but I mean, this could be the truth that, I don't know, for some of you, this could be truth that you've been anticipating. I feel for some of you in a good way, but you don't feel that way because again, you're not trusting. You're not trusting of what's next and what's to come. But I mean, with the King of Wands and then the Justice card, those are the two cards that popped up. I mean, don't be don't be afraid to stand out a little bit. There's another oh shit. Oh, son of a fucking bitch. Okay. Some of you all have to be okay with being alone, Hanny. Some of you have to be okay with being alone right now. It's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. Honey, I repeat, that is not a bad thing. That is not disempowering. That is not something. That is you owning your badassery. That is you being bad as fuck. That is you being who the fuck you need to be to step into the new version of yourself that Spirit's been waiting for you to tap into. Spirit's been waiting for you to tap into this new sense of fucking being. But we keep carrying trash with us, honey. Your eyes did not deceive you, okay? The trash can grew arms and fucking legs. Let it walk out the front fucking door, okay? So it walks out, good fucking riddance, okay? This, that, and the fucking other. Let someone wants to leave, let them leave, honey, okay? And if you see someone's true colors, like I was saying before, even better. It makes it easier, okay? So again, you have to step into power. That's what this is, stepping into power, stepping into growth, stepping into wisdom. For some of you, this could literally be like career opportunities. So again, accept that business deal, accept that new job, accept that new training, accept that new thing you want to do for school or whatever the case is. This is, that's all tied into who we are. But then do you even want to know who? Are you afraid? Are you afraid? I keep getting fear. So it's like, are you afraid of who you might be? Are you afraid that, oh no, people might find out that I'm what? Bad as fuck? What? I mean, loud. You like to say words a certain way, this, that. Honey, that's called hiding your truth. That's called hiding from your realness. That's called hiding, and hiding. Okay? So what you need to do is change that perceptual fucking programming. How do you do that though? Okay? How do you do that? It's one step at a time. Okay? It doesn't have to be all overnight. That's not how this shit works. Okay? So again, just be okay with the possibility that things are, just working in your highest good and, you know, in your favor and all that, yes. But be okay with, you know, standing out. That's what I was gonna say. Standing alone isn't about standing alone, like lonely. No, it's about standing in power. That's what it's about. Okay, so, you know, because that's why I keep right here, especially with the King of Wands, and then with the Queen of Wands at the same time. Um, hmm, you know, with Justice there too at the same time, I feel too for some of you, there might be a little, I want to say envy. You know, so this works one of two ways. So again, take what vibes and resonates for you, okay? So if you're moving up, right? Okay, and someone doesn't like that, it could be because they don't see that potential within themselves, okay? So maybe you're changing things, you know, like, so if you're changing something, if you're changing the way things are for you and someone doesn't like that, it's because they want you to stay at their shitty level, okay? You know, and not shitty in the sense that they're beneath you. That's not what I'm talking about. But shitty in the sense that it keeps you stuck, you know, because someone who's supportive of you will want to see you grow, will want to, you know, be like, you know, I'm rooting for you. I'm, you know, like I see that you know, are doing well and I support you in that in whatever direction you want to move. So if they're trying to keep you stuck at some shit level that you don't want to be at, that's on them. Okay. Now, how does this work in the other way? Okay. The other way is don't compare yourself with other people and their journeys. Okay. Don't compare yourself with other people and their journeys because their journey is different and everything isn't as it always appears to be. Okay. So, if someone has what they deem to, you know, have in terms of they have more, quote unquote, more this, that, and the other, who cares? Okay, that's their path, you know, and be okay with congratulating people, you know, if that's, you know, they have something new, it's or whatever, this, that, and the other, you know, and also at the same time, you know, realize that you're look at what you have now and look at the blessings that surround you currently, you know, receive that, be like, you know, I'm not less than, you know, this is an this is evil, this is an equal playing field, okay? This is an equal field. No one's above, no one's below, you know, there's plenty to eat at the table for everybody, okay? So again, we want to keep that Queen of Wands energy upright. Any Queen of Wands reversed energy, you know, it's like, that's just, that's gonna, that's like comparing and contrasting, not thinking we have it in us to go this mile, extra mile, this, that, and the fucking other, you know? As you are, what you have, it's perfect as it is. So, you know, don't shit on, you know, yourself and, you know, like your blessings that are trying to come into your life for you, you know? So yeah. But let's see, what else, Bobo? What else? Henny. Okay, anyway. So Hermit. Okay, that's perfect right there. Perfect. We've been in Hermit mode, Henny, Virgo energy too at the same time. Okay. And the signs that I'm getting right here, okay, Chariot, that's Cancer energy, Virgo, Libra, Henny, Libra, Pisces, okay, Pisces energy. Oh yeah. So, I mean, okay. So, I mean, with the hermit mode at the same time, just because you've been, because I feel like for some of you, it's been feeling, you know, maybe a little uneventful, like things, you know, just haven't been going the way that you wanted them to, you know, for some of you. But that quote unquote uneventfulness, if you will, is actually not without purpose. Okay, it's not without, you know, it's not without benefit. So, you know, stop thinking that there's no benefit to your being to yourself, you know, because you're growing and progressing. The work is also internal, remember that, okay? So, all right, so let's see what else. Okay, The devil card at the same Henny, not the devil. Okay, anyway. No, it's fine. Okay, devil's perfect. Okay, you want to know why it's perfect? Because the devil showing up is the best possible fucking thing that could show up right now for this reading. And let me say Capricorn energy, by the way. Okay, devil card represents not only our cycles, but it represents the toxic cycles that we've been through. It's pretty much the card that represents the theme of, you know, whether we've been stuck in abusive cycles, whether we've been stuck in addictive cycles, whether we've been stuck in, you know, staying in situations, etc., that just don't give anything to us. You know, it's all about staying, because the devil, it's that I feel now. Hear me out, Henny. Okay, the the devil gets a bad rap. Okay, and what do I mean by that? Because the devil doesn't entertain anything that the devil card, or just the archetype of this, doesn't entertain anything that the other person wouldn't entertain themselves in. Meaning you can walk away from this at any time. The archetype of this isn't to hold you captive. The archetype of this is to, you're free to go whenever you want, but you have to be willing to walk away from this. Okay, so hi Bobo, if you're new, welcome. But yeah, so, and right here, some of you, I don't know, someone likes music here, so if you're a musician, honey, start singing. Okay, so as or start playing that instrument, or you know, or start, maybe music's healing to you too at the same time, you know, because we hold, you know, it's like, I want to say like dance, I want to say like dance with it, dance either with the energy or literally dance, you know, that could be a way for you to, you know, work through this, even with exercise, this, that, and the other, you know, if you feel called to do that. So again, this is something that you can leave behind when you want to, how you want to, etc. But we, for some reason, we feel like there's something back there for us, or there's something that we don't want to look at because it's kind of like, it's something that we feel like, we should just like not discuss that or talk about it or this, that. But I mean, if it's something you want to speak truth on, I mean, and with the Page of Swords right here, hell, honey, this could be a truth you have to say. This could be a truth that you have to communicate in some type of way. So again, just like, but you're not seeing the potential right there. Four of Cups, right? You know, that's potential, but it's like boredom too at the same time. Honey, you're bored. Okay, bored as hell. Okay, trying to, you know, bored. With the Four of Cups and the Hermit right there, like I just get this vibe of someone that's like, you know, at home and they're just like eating, I don't know, Cheez-Its. Anyway, okay, that's not bad. I love Cheez-Its too. Like that's fine, you know. Anyway, so but it's just you being to yourself and you're like, what's my next move? What's my next step? What's my next progress? What's my next progression? You can't be calling me out like Henny, no, not me calling y'all out. Henny, okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh shit. Oh, I just bent the shit out of those cards. God damn. Refund! Refund! Okay, anyway. So let's do this. Okay, there we go. So let's see why you're a badass. And let's see another thing too here. So collective, what makes you wonder? So we know the cycle that you have to break, right? We know the cycle. We know the cycle that you are breaking, Henny. So hold on. Let me see here. Why are you bad ass? Let's ask the cards. Let's ask spirit. You know, you've heard the cycle you have to break. Now let's see what makes you badass so that you can break through that. Okay, so first card coming up. Oh shit. No, okay. So what makes you bad as fuck? Okay. So Queen of Wands again. Okay. Queen of Wands. So again, you have a lot of, for some of you, you have admirers, but you don't like these people back. Okay. So again, this could be just people that have like, you know, tried showed interest, or people, you know, etc. People like you pretty much, you know, you have, and for some of you, you have people pressed, and this could be like the envy message I was getting before, you know, like maybe there's, you know, someone that, you know, doesn't like the fact that you're glowing up a little bit, or, you know, like you're seeing through the bullshit, or you're seeing things for what they fucking are, you know, like, you know, and that is Queen of Wands energy. That's confidence, that's courageousness, you know. So you have maybe someone pressed, you might have a masculine figure pressed, and it could be, for some of you it could be like a mother figure, okay, for some of you. But again, at the same time, your ability to walk into a room and your ability to communicate your truth is different and unique from anyone else's. You all just don't express it sometimes, you know, if this resonates with you. Because you feel like it would, you know, it would end friendships, it would end connections, it would turn people off, this, that, and the fucking other. Good. Good. That's good. That's good if it does that. You want to know why? Because those weren't your people to begin with, okay? Because the people that are with you and ride with you, this, that, and the fucking other, they would want to see you excel. They would want to see you, like I said before, go to the next level. So you have a very powerful, courageous truth to you that presses people. This is the thing. This is why this cycle feels so intense, because Spirit doesn't give us anything that we can't handle ourselves. So, and also, you're very beautiful, handsome, you know, etc. Whatever you resonate with, you are that. Yes, you are. Now you have to own, you have to hone, you have to believe this for yourself, you know? So believe this for you, know this for you, okay? And I feel like for some of you, you have, for some of you, this is a little more specific. So take this if it resonates for you. I feel like you look in the mirror for some of you, and you kind of look at your image, and you know, you talk down to it. You better stop that shit. You better look in that mirror and say you're bad as fuck. You better look in that mirror and say you're beautiful, you're gorgeous, etc. Okay? Because it's like other people see you as like good looking, badass, you know, and there's people that have looked up to you in that regard, but it's like we don't see it within ourselves. So again, allow yourself to see that for yourself, you know. So, you know, and oh my god, literally, you want to, okay, the cards I got for you, okay, literally, Queen of Wands, Ten of Swords, I mean Ten of Wands. So Queen of Wands, Ten of Wands, you have people pressed as fuck, okay. And Queen of Swords and Empress, I mean, honey. I mean, honey, honey, honey. I mean, you have three crowns. You have three crowns on the board, and you won't wear one of them. You have three crowns waiting for you to pick them up, waiting for you to put them on for you, for your, you know, you, for you. Put them on for you. Put it on for you. Put the confidence on for you, and just be, you know, yourself, okay? So, you know, don't be afraid. So basically, what makes you, why you can tackle these cycles, and why you're able to, you know, transmute the energy when you're able to transmute the energy when you walk in a room. But the reason that you're able to do and handle these cycles is because you're in Queen Empress energy, or King Emperor energy, whatever you resonate with. You're in that regal energy, but you're just not using it. That's the difference here. You know, it's like I have it, but I'm not using it. Why am I not using it? That's what you have to ask yourself. That's the block. Why won't I use my power? Why won't I use my power? That's the takeaway, you know? Why are you not willing to use your full power to go to the next level, you know? And that's more of a coaching question, and that's something that you can sit, and you know, you could get the answer in a second, and you can get the answer in a month. You know, it's just everyone's process is different. But when you do get that answer, when you do get that aha moment, and you ask yourself, and you answer the question for yourself, that's why. That's why I wasn't able to step in my power. That's why. Now, this could be as simple as changing the perception. And it could be as simple as someone who was always around, and you thought they had your best interest, but they didn't, you know? Get the vibe right, not just in yourself, but also with the circle that you keep too at the same time, you know? Because then it perpetuates our own cycles within ourselves, So again, it's a work in progress. It's not going to look perfect. It's going to be messy sometimes too, So if someone's telling you, "Look at me, I have it together. I have it together. Why can't you get it together?" 9.5, no, fuck that. Okay, 9.9 out of 10 times, they don't have it fucking together, okay? They just want you to believe that, okay? Because they need to believe that themselves. So they go for the condescending approach, okay? So, don't fall for that shit. It's easy to fall for. It's easy to fall for. It's easy to fall for that perception of get your life together. And it's like, don't you have a studio apartment with like 10 fucking roommates? Okay, anyway. So, I mean, so again, do it in your own way, on your own time, you know, and when you're ready to address things and, handle things full on, then that's when you're called to do so, There's no judgment before that. Don't judge yourself, so harshly. And don't, allow others to judge you so harshly, you know? And judge the environment around you in a more blissful manner, if that makes sense. Boo, but I mean, whatever the case is, I know that you will figure this out, you know? But when you feel called to own these archetypes, being okay with triggering people, being okay with pressing people, being okay with, well, pressing in a way that's natural. It's not, I'm not saying, hey, yeah. I mean, hey, you know what? Sometimes shit happens like, I don't know. Anyway, I'm anyway, okay. So, like I said, Boo Boo, when you're ready, basically what I'm saying, when you're ready to wear these crowns, they are there. All three: Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Empress, this, that, and the other. You run the empire, okay? When you're ready to run the empire, it's yours to run, okay? But you have to, when you're doing that, for some of you, King of Swords, there's, for some of you, it's a masculine figure that's preventing you. For some of you, that's what I'm getting. Because, and if it is a masculine figure, if it is, whether it's a male or female, man or woman, then they're going to just stay as they are. Okay, their perception is very hard to change. Okay, and you don't deserve the pressure of having to live up to what they want you to live up to. Someone has to hear that. Okay, so whether it's live, post live, so don't waste your time trying to live up to what someone else deems suitable or good enough for you. I know that can be easier said than done, but it's definitely possible. Okay, so yeah, babo, yeah, babo, yeah, babo. So yeah, I think so that's pretty much the energy for like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm gonna try doing, live audio, a podcast format, like this, when it comes to, Facebook and whatnot. Instagram, TikTok, that would obviously be my face, reacting and throwing cards everywhere. So, but so yeah, Bobo. I've definitely had loved, just seeing, y'all on here, and whatnot. And remember that you're badass. Remember that you're amazing. And like I said before, you're waiting for the green light, but it's like the green light's already there, you know? The green light's already there. Now you just have to be willing to walk through the door. Walk through the door to the next one. Oh, wait, hold on. Shit. Okay, false alarm. Okay, hold on. I have this new Oracle card deck. For those of you that follow me on TikTok, when I go live there again, I'll probably show them on there, but this is like, it's called Saints and Mystics. So I'm gonna draw a card to see what it's a card that basically, it's a deck that has a bunch of saints in it, and mystics and whatnot. So I just want to draw one to see what energy is coming through. So see how you resonate with it. I really love this deck. I really liked this deck because it had a very distinct, I usually don't read the guidebooks, but this one had so much information on each mystic, each saint, and what it means in an emotional sense, in a spiritual sense, and in a conscious sense. So basically your psyche, your mind. So I was like, damn, Henny. Usually they're just like, oh, means money. And I'm like, the fuck? Okay, so anyway, let's see what mystic or saint comes up. Henny! Okay, what saint mystic wants to talk to collective right now? Let's see. Okay, this one's interesting. Okay, so take this if it resonates for you. Number 5, this is card number 5. So again, number 5 is all about changes. Okay, it's a number that talks and initiates change. Sometimes that change can be scary, but again, this whole message started out with like a message of like change. Saint Francis healing. Okay, so I'm gonna see what it says here a little bit. So again, I think this is really cool because, okay, so look at emotionally, what does Saint Francis freaking mean? Okay, it says here, according to this their interpretation is how to learn to love through unexpected ways and to encourage calm and peaceful resolution to arguments made with others. It is time to take off the mask to unveil your true self, naked of social constructs, and to bear your soul's light to shine. Holy shit! That's, oh my god, that's literally what we've been talking, okay. That's what we've been talking about with the tarot cards, essentially. So again, unexpected ways. Again, Page of Swords, fucking energy right there. Unexpected, the moon, expecting the unexpected. No, expecting something that is unexpected, but having kind of this approach to it, thinking like, oh no, when it's like, no, not oh yes, like yes, like it is unexpected, but it's teaching us how to love, in different ways. But in that peaceful resolution, again, for some of you, I feel like conflict with others, it's like, look, you're either going to have people that respect your boundaries or you're going to put up with their bullshit and keep them, close to you so that they can just disrespect your boundaries all at the same time. So it's up to you, boo, you know? So, I mean, and a lot of you are having difficulty because you're being called to like kind of go against the grain a little bit, so it's like you're like, how do I push myself in a way that allows my happiness, like can I have both, can I have my happiness and what I want, and also like create a paradigm that allows me to have this happy, abundant, prosperous life, or am I just that weird, or am I just that different? No, you have you have what it takes, first of all, okay? First of all, let's get that out of the way. You have what it takes, okay? Second of all, you know, it's just like, how do I exist? How do I exist, you know, while being weird, by being, that's the best part about you, is that you're different, is that, and now you can contribute that to the social quote unquote construct. You can contribute that. You can contribute that truth. You can contribute who you are to the quote unquote construct. Okay? It's time to contribute that to the bigger message, to the bigger meaning here. Okay? So, you know, it's time to shine, boo-boo. You know, it's time to shine, and it's time to bring that uniqueness. It's time to bring that badassery. It's time to own that fucking flair. Like I say, you know, own your flair, love yourself, trust yourself unapologetically, honey. And when you do that and you bring that to the forefront, boom, boom. Yes, you're able to exist within this construct. But your job, your calling isn't to run away from the construct. Your calling is to run towards the construct and to bust it wide fucking open, boo-boo, and to put into it your uniqueness. And hi, Bobo. Put into it your uniqueness. Put into it your flair. That's what, you know, it's like, oh my God, everything around me is just so different. I can never relate. Right. Because you're supposed to contribute something to it to make it more relatable. You're meant to contribute something to change it and put it to the next, change it, bring it to the next level. Okay. So again, some of you connect with, like, you know, nature, etc. And on this card, I really like how they like did this card. There's like an owl on it. Some of you could be like seeing owls. Owls, that's knowledge. Okay? Knowledge, 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 knowledge. Right? Oh yeah, everyone's like, why can't I see you? What's going on? So I'm trying a podcast style. Video live streams are not going anywhere, but once in a while I'll be doing podcast style readings and videos and whatnot. But yeah, today's podcast style. but I mean, it all works the same too. I can see like comments, everything. But yeah, I just feel here, okay, and also too, like, there's like nature on this card. So it's like, get out there, explore, and find that thing that you can contribute. It's like going, you have to be willing to go out there, okay? Find that thing, quote unquote thing, that you can contribute and bring it back. You know? It's like some of y'all just wanted, you're like, this is my shit, I take this shit, and I'm out of here. Fuck this shit. Right. But actually, what Spirit's trying to say is, yeah, go out there and find that new shit for yourself, the thing that makes you unique, and bring it back. And if it pisses off the few, good. If it triggers the few, good. Okay? If it's unsettling, oh well, Hanny. That's what I said. His face. Oh my God. You're gonna make me. Oh. Hi, Bobo. Let's say hi. Let's say hi. I'm gonna scroll through the comments a little bit before we go to the next message real quick. Let me see. Okay. I'm gonna say hi. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Bobo. I hope. Thank you for joining, Bobo. Maria, Miss Queen of Wands. What's up, Bobo? How are you, fellow Queen of Wands? Yes, honey. Yes. And then, let's see. Rose, hey, Bobo. How are you? How are you? And then, hi, Pamela. Hey, Bobo. If you're new, welcome. And if you have been here for a minute, you already know you're getting ready to fucking filth. Okay, so okay, anyway. So let's see. And Annabelle, hey Bobo. Hi Bobo. Hi Bobo. So I'm not crying. You're crying. And and I love these requests to see my face. This is beautiful. I love this. Ready? Oh my goodness. Well, I've been live for a minute, but the good thing about Facebook is it will show my it will show the podcast on my page. And I might put clips or highlights if people forget to watch it, like on Instagram or TikTok. But yeah, I'm gonna draw a couple more cards though. So let me see what else comes through for the next. Let's do another mystic because I thought that was so cool, Saint Francis. For those of you that resonated with that St. Francis, but I want to pull another mystic card to kind of see like who's the mystic that's coming through again. It has 36. Honey, Isaac Newton is in this deck. I was so, you know what? But speaking of that, I really like the way that that they talked about him because I learned something new about Isaac Newton. Okay. He is a huge contributor, right? He's a huge contributor to the formation of calculus. I know, right? Like, who wants to talk about math? But I just found it interesting anyway. And he's also a big contributor to physics, you know? But he received no honors and distinctions for his works at all. It seemed like everyone was ahead of him. But here's the thing, he ended up being the one that was legendary, which I thought was so unique. I thought that was so unique because it's like we think because we're not receiving this honor, we're not receiving this distinction, we're not receiving this, that, and the other. This person's doing better than us. Oh my God, this, that, and the other, right? Well, it's like some of the most legendary people never received the awards. They never received the highest honors, the highest distinctions. But it's like, it was so, kind of, I want to say like kind of just awesome. Okay. I mean, even humbling in some regards too, to kind of like see, like, damn, wow, even the people that, it's like, because mystics and whatnot, people who, you go spiritual path and you figure out your light, your shadow, and etc. You know, you're gonna struggle. You're gonna face your shadow. You're gonna face the inner self. You're gonna face all this stuff, inner child stuff coming up from years ago that you have to face, that you have to think about, that you have to confront, this, that, and the other. So yeah, but yeah, so I just thought that was really good interpretation for that. I was like surprised to find him in this deck. Anyway, so let's see what other mystic comes out. Let's see what other mystic comes out. Okay. Okay, Leonardo da Vinci. What? Anyway, Leonardo da Vinci, number 30. So I don't know if the number 30 or the number 3 is like unique to anyone here, but if that resonates, but when I think of Leonardo da Vinci, I think of, like art, So again, be expressive, Be expressive. Let me see what I'm intuitively getting on from this card before I go into the meaning that they have spiritually for it. So again, inspiration. It says inspiration. The other one said healing. This one says inspiration. So be inspired. Be inspired again to be inspired. And whatever that inspiration takes you to do, be the inspired towards your creativity, towards your new sense of self and etc. So again, flow with it. And even if it doesn't make complete sense at first, that's okay. That's okay that it doesn't make sense right now. Some of your best ideas won't make sense at first. They won't. And some of them might be a shit show. Okay. But again, even shit shows lead to better ideas down the road. Okay. Even if it starts out that way, So let me see. What does this say spiritually? Because that's what we're tapping into. Hanny. Okay. What's their interpretation of it? Intuitively, I was saying to, paint your canvas and be inspired to create what you want to create. Now, so spiritually, their interpretation is that he activates the third eye, which makes sense because that's where your inspiration, that's your sight, that's your clairvoyance, you know? And I guess he has a mantra, it says in here, knowing how to see. Knowing how to see the inspiration before it takes place, clairvoyance, and enables powerful clairvoyant, right there, vision, to see beyond the surface and the hidden, discovering new ways to live, think, work, and be. And for some of you, I got a quick message when it said work. Some of you are kind of going against the grain when it comes to working traditionally, whether that means you bring new ideas to your current job, or you work for yourself, or whatever the case is, you're meant to bring new ideas to the table, whether that's, to your current job that you have, like I said, or a new business idea of some kind. You're meant to work uniquely, autonomously, you know? So again, independently, so to speak. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking here. Bobo, okay? So kind of, because you know what? Okay, hold on real quick. Let me see. You just went through my whole day. Oh my God. I know, right? I mean, that's what I went through. I read your whole day to fill, Penny. But in the next few days, just wear your crown, So, okay. So let's see. I don't know if anyone wants, like, if you don't want a couple cards drawn about romance, I'm just being a little chismoso, so we're gonna go there for a little bit. Okay, we're gonna go there for a little bit. Okay, read you to filth, read you to filth, read you to filth. Okay. So, yep. Okay. Let's see. And this could also come up like in terms of like cycles we need to break with regards to romance too. It doesn't mean like, oh my God, there's someone about to knock on my door, this, and I get it. I'm just kidding. No, I would freak out. It's too late. Anyway, so let's see. Romance. What's coming towards collective and romance? Okay, take what resonates. Leave what fucking doesn't. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Ada, you know what? I just fucking realized I did not play my theme song for my podcast. I'm pissed. Anyway, so no, it's okay. I have an outro. It's okay. It's all good. I have an outro. Anyway, so for some of you, okay, for some of you, what I'm getting here, romance, honey, you have to put yourself out there. That's what I'm getting here. Whether you go to school, you're bound to run into someone that you connect with, but it's like it's outdoors. If you've been doing like dating apps or something, if you've been doing dating apps or something, Spirit's like, I don't know, that's just not seeming compatible, yeah, being in the house too much. It's like you run the empire within your own home, but but it's like it's time to put yourself out there if that's what you're wanting. Now, if you're wanting to be single, that's cool too. There's, this message can apply to both, whether, you're attracting a new relationship and you're just like going with the flow until you, like connect with it and this, that, and the other, or you vibe with it or you feel it. Okay, so let me see. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Okay, hold on. All right. I had to check something real quick. Okay, anyway. So, okay. Four of Pentacles, yeah. Now, if this is like self-love and you're just feeling like, you're more feeling like single. I mean, this could totally flow with that too, because the Fool card, I got the Fool card right here. So again, that's moving in new directions. That's taking leaps of faith towards yourself. It's like, I don't know what's meant for me, but I'll find whatever's meant for me, whether that's, connection, no connection. I have connection with myself. Love that. Okay. So again, but yeah, in terms of like romance and whatnot, if that's what you're looking for, You have to put yourself out there in some type of way. It could be through work too, work or school or learning something extra, like in a class or something. For some of you, it could be like in a class, like you meet someone in a class, because again, you're putting yourself out there. Putting yourself out there doesn't mean you have to go to like singles night or anything like that. But I mean, just like, again, going out there, exploring the world, that type of thing. But yeah, either way, self-love. That is what's knocking at my door. I love that. I love that. And I love, see, even when I do love readings and romance readings, it's like, it's like they apply to self-love too, boo-boo. Self-love too. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. Okay. 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 So, all right, boo-boo. But yeah, that was romance right there. But I mean, over the next few days, I just keep getting this message like you're confronting cycles, removing things from your life that just no longer serve you anymore, and it's just calling you to have a new perspective on life, you know? So again, confront the old, okay, and paint your new canvas and be okay with any truths that you receive, be okay with any truths that you have to say, okay? So, that was the collective reading. It'll be on Facebook for those that are either watching this post live, and whether you're watching this live or post live, the message will be there for you, Bobo. I will be going live again on TikTok, probably tomorrow. I couldn't go live on there tonight, but I'll probably go live there tomorrow. But yeah, Bobo. So just look out for that. I'll be doing more of these, whether that's, whether I'm doing it on Facebook. Well, anytime I do these, they're automatically on Facebook or they're automatically on YouTube, and Twitch too at the same time. So there's that. But yeah, and I do mini readings on my live. I didn't do it on this live stream. I'll probably do it on TikTok. But yeah. So if you're interested on a one-on-one Zoom session, I do those. I can give you my rates for that too at the same time. There's going to be a little bit of revamping of my stuff. So, I'm going to be changing up some things here and there. Good changes, positive changes. So, just kind of rolling with the flow and the punches. But, but regardless, I think that we're all just in this mood and in this moment of change. And, it's time to embrace change, boo. It's time to embrace new stuff. It's time to, say yes to new people and or in new situations, and same thing, saying bye to old stuff, So it's definitely an energy of embracing change while it's confusing all at the same time, which makes it interesting. But, again, it's a door that you have the key to. But it depends on your willingness to put the key in the keyhole, turn it, and then open it for yourself. Okay? But that was the collective message today. I love each and every single one of you. If you are new, welcome. If you've been here for a minute, you just got read to fucking filth. Love yourself. Trust yourself, boo-boo. You are... Oh, wait. I want to see this comment real quick. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I like this comment. Okay. We are all doing that as well. Really. The punches come out is what makes the difference. Yes. Yes. You always have good things to say. I always love your comments, Annabelle. I always love what all y'all have to say. You guys have... I always love when you guys blow up my comments with all kinds of stuff. But yeah. But you're welcome, Boo Boo. You're welcome. Like I said, if you're new, welcome. If you're been here a minute, you just got read to fucking filth. Okay? Love yourself, trust yourself. You are fucking amazing. Mwah! Bye.
Thank